Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Harakah Kodash. I double honors to the apostles who will wear that great millstone. Blessing and salutation to the brothers pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Alright, and I want to do the brother Howard from GMS Trinidad. And I want to do a video to the spirit. A video to the spirit starting with the book of Job chapter 20. Right? Because right now you're hearing on radio is Encash and Encash. Right? Encash app. So we know the charming for the wicked is just for a moment. There's the book of Job chapter 20 and verse 2. It says, therefore, do my thoughts cause me to answer, and for this I make haste. I have heard the check of my reproach, and the spirit of my understanding caused me to answer. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrites but for a moment. Right? And who is the wicked? You already know who is the wicked already. Right? The ones who created all these technologies to replace humans, the ones who making the C-hip to put in the system, right? The Neuralink and all these things, they are the wicked. The ones who lying and say they went to the moon, or constantly try to break the that covering, or the dome they might call it. These are the wicked, right? This is, though his excellency mount up to heaven, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet shall he perish forever like his own dung. Right? So though he think that he'd have no end, right? Because the scripture told in the book of, where is the book of Psalm chapter 49, 9 and 11. It says the inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, right? And that is exactly how the so-called white man thinks, right? Or anybody outside of the nation of Israel, that's how they think, right? Every other nation, they're thinking that, mainly the Edomites, they're thinking that their kingdom gonna last for next 100 years, or next, the rulership gonna continue, right? Mark Zuckerberg, we named Facebook Meta, right? And the sign is will continue infinity and being. So this is their inward thoughts, this is their state of mind, right? But Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai have something totally different for them. You see, he said, though his excellency, verse 7, he says, yet he shall perish forever as his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? Right? Because he go disappear like it just was a dream. I remember the scripture tell you that the Lord this place is gonna be the destruction of this place is gonna last just for an hour. Right? And that actually will be literal. It says, he shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Right? So they're speaking of what he saw. Right? Because the Lord have a perpetual hatred towards Edom. Right? And he has a judgment for them. Right? It says yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eyes also which saw him shall see him no more. Neither shall his place anymore behold him, right? The land of America. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. And that we see right now, reparation. Some people, they'll come out and kiss the apostles' foot and sing the sorry for the four parents. They will try to help out Jakes. He says his bones are full of sin of his youth. Right, goes straight back when with Cain and Abel from his youth. Right, his bones, right? His bones is full of sin. What Cain did, what Esau did. Right, it says, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth. Right, and I will stop right here. So the triumphing of the wicked is but for a short time. Revelation chapter 12. I'll read it. Revelation chapter 12 and 12. Right? It says, therefore rejoice ye heaven. Verse 10, it says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our God, and the power of Mashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night. Right? Who's the accuser of our brethren? Right? Who's the accuser of our brethren? That is Esau. Right? But Satan did also. He presented himself to Yahweh in the presence of Yahweh and his holy angels and speak against Job. Right? He speak against Job, which he is the accuser of our brethren. Alright? It says, and they overcame him by the blood of Yahushai, which is the blood of the Lamb, which is Yahushai, and by the word of their testimony, and they love not their lives unto death. Right? They love not their lives unto death. And I'll get in a different version, Revelation 12 and 11. Yeah. Hey, this thing is beautiful, but we seeing the destruction coming on this place. Every time I hear that Iron Cash thing, it just is amazing. And that is one of the reasons why we had to push this word, but we had to really push this word. We had to push this word and wake up the Lord people, because if we didn't do that, you're going to end up like Esau. Alright? They overcame him through the blood of the Lamb and through the words of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death. Alright. BBE, it says, and they overcame him through the blood of the Lamb and the words of their witness, and loving not their lives, they freely gave themselves up to death. Yeah. For Yahushai. Right? I'm going to see if I could go in a commentary and see what it say about this verse. Let's see what it have to say about this verse here. Revelation chapter. Revelation chapter 12 and 11. Revelation 12 and 11. The accuser, They overcame him, i.e., the accuser, the devil. Their victory over him is owing to the blood of the Lamb. Who is he that condemneth? When Christian had died, let me see. The attempt of the dragon proves unsuccessful against the church and fatally his own interests. The seat of war was in heaven, in the church of Mashiach, the kingdom of heaven on earth. The parties were Christians, the great angel, and the conversation of the faithful followers, and Satan and his instruments. The strength of the church is having the Lord Yahushai for the captain of their salvation. Pagan idolatry, which let me see. Let's see, relaxing the energy of faith, even though it may be braced, the intellect. Faith given force, who in their love, Mashiach love not their light. You see, so it was. So it says, so it was a man who did Christ commanded, who was like the man whose house was founded on the rock. Theoretically, religion relaxed the energy of faith, even though it may brace the intellect. Practical religion invigorates faith, gives it its force and mold the heroism for those who, in their love of Mashiach, in their love of Mashiach, right? It says, love not their lives even unto death. It is told that these last words imply that the martyred saints alone are spoken of. It seems to me a mistake. It is true that it is a martyr. We have the fullest practical token of that spirit of devotion to Mashiach, which loves him more than life itself. But the spirit of such devotion and such love has breathed in thousands who have never died. The martyr died, but who have devoted their lives to him by their love. The martyr spirit needs not death to show itself. Many lose their lives in Mashiach's sake who have never been called to lay down their lives for him, and these as truly as those whom this passed away in the shroud of flame have loved him, have loved not their lives unto death. He may bid us die for him. He does bid us live for him. If we do not the one, the less we may be quite sure that we shall never rise to the order and higher than no more. So now the scripture tell you the same way we have a shot in the book of Hebrews, be faithful unto death, right? What I was speaking about, I was speaking about also the saints of the Lord, which are the elect. You know, because we know that the bishop or the apostles of the Bible, they were put to death, right? And the scripture says there's nothing new under the sun. You know, the gospel is being preached in this time, right? And we see that everything that the scriptures say is coming to pass. All right, so we know that we see condemnation happening. You know, we see brothers get put to death for this. You know. So yes, the Lord wants us to live, but in order for us to live, we have to die. Right? In order for us to live, we have to lay down the same way how Yahushua laid down his life. It's the same way we have to lay down our lives for him. Right? Because Yahushua is also our big brother, but that is a topic for next time. You know, continuing, it says, therefore rejoice, verse 12, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. Yeah, the devil, which is Esau, right? These Europeans, these Russians, you know, all these is considered Esau. Edom, right? The Americans mainly, right? Dragon. You know, hey, the Lord went and put these people on a to put it. The Lord speeding up these things, right? The Lord speeding up time for the elect's sake. So you know, we have to be in good tidings with Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. Well, the elect will be in good tidings with Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. You know, a lot of obstacles coming your way. You know, but we pray that Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, you know, keep us in them times. So with that, I give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. You know, this was a quick spontaneous video. Double thanks to the apostles of Great Millstone and rule well. Blessing and salutation to the men that push this word in sincerity and in truth. You know, keep your eyes open, look out for the RFID. You know, locally in Trinidad here, we hear in cash. You know, I'll do a video on that. The Spirit of the Lord, shalom to the elect.